panel about the draft, Avery. They said this is going to be a very close game, very exciting game. They promised. What do you think?
I can see it. I think both these drafts are pretty well-rounded.
You don't heavily favor one side or the other?
I favor Yandex.
I also favor Yandex. I'm surprised they said it was that close.
I think the downside of the Virtus.pro draft is it looks a little slow, a little greedy. Like,
yeah.
Your Void Spirit, Terrorblade 1 and 2 need a lot more to come online to me in terms of dealing damage in the fight versus this SF Gyro that can be really fast, especially if the SF has a favorable lane against the melee hero and this Gyro has, you know, the tusk to bump him up. Really strong combination. Do not underrate it here with the Drinky Buddies.
Also, do you think Void Spirit is just a good hero right now? I don't think he is.
No, not particularly. I mean, he can be in the right player's hands. But again, I think it kind of comes down to him having an even lane matchup where he doesn't fall behind against a hero that can abuse him. And playing against the lack of stuns always helps. We have seen Vessel come back a bit, and I think that build-up for him is the strongest build-up right now.
Yeah.
So if you get a really fast Vessel and you get charges, your game can become a lot faster. That's kind of the one wild card. But I'm concerned for VP on the lanes here. Like, this mid lane is really tough. There's just not much you can do to outskill it, is my issue. In the past, we've seen Abed be a very difficult player to beat on lane. It's one of his strengths as a player.
Okay.
But you can't, again, you can't outskill Razes, man. Like,
yeah, you kind of can.
only so much you can do. So I'm a little concerned for the lanes, and then, you know, what happens if this lineup is just faster than yours and they win lanes? I think that's where the difficulty for VP could lie. But they do have double saving supports. They have Stampede. They have pretty insane scaling here. It is technically a pretty good Terrorblade game, right? You have Reflection onto the SF. You have some good matchups. You can go in there with BKB and fight, and there's not a lot that's going to prevent you getting this Thunder off.
Okay, I see it differently, so explain to me why I'm wrong about this. I see a lot of magic damage on the side of Yandex that can blow up the Terrorblade, and I don't see him being that big of an offensive threat because you have Arena.
I just see Terrorblade popping BKB, you go in with Stampede, and you have double save behind you. I think in theory he has an Aegis, like you have an Aegis somewhere in this lineup. You have the ability to reposition. I can see him doing some work.
Okay.
But all of this started, I favor Yandex. Like, I'd rather be playing their lineup because I think this SF can be a big problem this game if he can ever start fights. If Chiro Jr. goes in, just Requiem blows somebody up or deals enough damage that the fight is already on the back foot for VP, I think that's a tough fight to reposition and come back in.
Well, so far it looks like the laning phase has been pretty even. This lane is going to be an annoying one. It's one of the few times you're going to see Drinking Buddies facet for Tusk. It's pretty much only with this combo. It's really the only one that I ever see it with. Gyrocopter, which of course, Drinking Buddies giving the bonus damage to a hero that's hitting all the heroes in sight. Pretty broken.
That's good. Also, I'm a Wind Ranger supporter, so I gotta go with the Wind Ranger team.
He did go kill shot, though.
That's acceptable.
Much to your
on support,
disappointment.
on support, Wind Ranger, that is acceptable. On core, unacceptable.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that. After all, last time you complained about it, Mickey only went like 15-0, so.
That's right, I powered him to a victory. You're welcome.
You mean he did that well out of spite for you?
Not the first time.
Yeah. Is Thompson also empowered by spite?
Thompson?
Yeah.
What did I ever say negative about Thompson?
No, but you complain a lot about Thompson. Your TI runs, OG.
Yeah, but not the same way.
I'm saying he was just leveled up against him.
Oh, that's probably true. He might hate me. I don't know. There's first blood for Watson here.
It was going to happen eventually.
Courage snipes as well.
Unfortunately, Ringmaster really can't do anything about this. All Hellscream's been doing is hiding in the trees to dodge the flat cannon shots.
Not a fun lane for him. You're just on the back foot from the first trade, which means it's really difficult to get aggressive here. Not a fun time in this laning phase for VP. They're doing okay, though.
I mean, you also can't really combo with the Centaur, potentially, because of drinking buddies, right? Even if, like, Centaur gets an opportunity to stomp the Gyrocopter, can't necessarily do a fully charged whip, because you might get pulled out of it. Abed, not having the most fun with these raises, is just a bit behind in CS. He's about 8 creeps behind and 4 denies.
He's doing better than I thought, though. I thought he'd be a little more farther behind, honestly.
He hasn't had to go back to base yet. And it looks like he's got enough regen to make sure he gets level 6. He's got 1 charges, he's got Raindrop, and Fly. Well, Fly's trying to help him out here. Does manage to get the opening of the Remnant without the Disruption. Now, what do you combo the Disruption with, though? Nice grab there. Maladich with the Shard all the way across the screen. Managed to catch Fly inside of it. Unfortunately, not quite enough follow-up there. And with the supports gone, they almost killed the Gyrocopter.
Would have been a really nice pickup on Watson if you could have turned that around. Maybe the distraction technique mid. Unfortunately, this power rune will be denied from Abed one way or the other.
Yeah, the best that could happen here is Hellscream maybe snags it away at the bottom lane. Instead, it's top where the illusion rune is grabbed by.
I mean, that's a fine outcome for VP here.
Yeah.
Again, they're not winning these early skirmishes around mid. They just want to slow the SF down, get Abed to some levels, let him power up later. So as long as you're not feeding kills to the Shadow Fiend, you're kind of happy with any exchange. At least in my opinion.
Watson had a whiff on the dagger there. That might cost him the kill, or maybe not. Stomp into the whip, that's good enough.
Big find.
Here comes the 2 supports, but they're going to chase after Saberlight. They don't have quite the same sort of damage because they don't have tag teams. Still might be enough, though. Saberlight, 3 seconds till the stomp is up. The Helm of Iron Will is only giving him so much survivability, though. Does eventually die. But honestly, Virtus.pro getting the kill on the Gyrocopter, massive, and here comes the Shadow Demon play. They have no way to stop this. Fly is guaranteed to get this Wisdom Shrine.
But are they going to lose their own? It's going to be close here. Malady in position.
Abed, if you want to make it, you got to jump, and he jumps in time.
Nice
Abed to save the day. Does not get the grab on Maladich. Oh, Malady, he
can't TP here, so.
Can't TP anywhere, so he's still going to die.
Oh, nice little plays around the map. VP is they win the shrines. XP swings their way. They needed it. Their supports were really low level off of the sacrificial gameplay from this SD. Always feels a little worse to play SD as the 5 now because you just can't go back to the early stacking as well.
For sure.
I feel like often the best team at playing with the 5 SD I've seen in the last year or two was Spirit with the Miposhka Shadow Demon, and I think part of that was they prioritized giving him the safe lane. And Yatoro would just go jungle or make a move somewhere.
Oh, I see what you mean by
to get him the levels.
Right.
Because I think when you play as Hero 5 and he just ends up being level 4, even without the ult, sometimes level 5 at that 10 to 15 minute mark, like, you feel awful.
I mean, is there anything wrong with stacking the Ancients behind your safe lane?
Not necessarily, but not every carry is going to clear it that early, and it's not as efficient. Like, part of the reason this hero is nice is that efficiency around the triangle, getting the double stacks guaranteed every time.
Right.
You know, you stacking like that one camp and the Boglet camp is not as good, and there's a risk of it getting contested a bit easier. Not all the carries want to stay up there that long. If your tower falls, it becomes way more iffy. But it probably should be done more, honestly. I think that camp is generally understacked.
Awkward. Chiro Jr. clearly thought they were going to be able to get some sort of arena catch there.
So they're gating bottom. Could be a nice little gank here. You have Stampede to enable it. Guarantee the connection. Watson salving up, but will it be enough? Need a clutch.
He's going to try and pull him back with the drinking buddies. Is that distance enough? Looks like it. Rather easily. Hero's too fast. Oh, locked inside the shards. Once again, Malady. It's been hit some really good ones. Abed's now going to follow through. Go after Chiro Jr. Chiro Trying to get the Requiem off here. The Remnant is going to be tanked by Watson. No Requiem, though. Nice shackle shot. The Arena trying to hold the Abed hero in place. Doesn't even need it.
Abed trying to get a little aggressive. Wanted that earn charge. He will get it, but get it the hard way. For the trip to base off of a perfect shackle from Soxa. He'll land another great one here.
Nice disruption timing there. Dodged the spear as a result. Stampede goes off. Saberlight trying to back away, pull the snowball out of position. Malady is going to be whipped back into that tower and swiftly killed.
Oh, black damage. But no follow-up. Almost felt like an awkward fight for both teams. I mean, Yandex getting the better of it for sure. Somehow out of this laning phase, the Mars came out the most farmed hero. Pretty interesting. Notice continues excellent gameplay from the previous tournament. I don't know how much of that you watched, but that Blast Slam in Chengdu, he was cooking fools out there, man. This guy's very underrated in my opinion.
I feel like he's finally getting noticed.
I knew you were going to say that.
Shouldn't have set me up for it.
That's what a good co-caster does. Sometimes he hands it on a plate. Because I'm a good friend. Why are you laughing?
That's the funniest joke.
That was a genuine laugh. What the hell was that, dude? What's wrong with you? You're a bad person. I'm not afraid to say it anymore. Like,
your stream title for the last 6 months is Austin Walsh is a bad man.
I tell the
truth. You have the gall to tell me you're a good friend.
I tell the truth. If there's one thing people know about me, is I tell the truth.
You can't drink your buddies out of it, but maybe you could snowball. Dodges the attempted stomp. Saberlight's going to come back and still hit it, though, on the two of them. But now the Gyrocopter ultimate has been dropped, and inside the arena at that with a shackle again from Soxa. He has been crushing it.
Too good.
With these shackles, with this Wind Ranger in general lately.
He's like the only guy who's playing it right now.
Yeah.
And this hero, it sucks unless you can land your spells. So you better be confident when you pick it that you're good. This guy, he is confident that he is good. No doubt about that.
Dire are scanning.
That's why I love this hero. Because this hero is a true test of Dota personality. You know, are you really the anime character that your profile pic likes to make people think you are? Or are you just a poser?
I mean, Soxa has some sort of anime protagonist in his name.
Exactly. He's living up to it.
He is.
What's his profile pic right now?
Anime profile picture?
I have him here. I'll do some research. I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what that is. Lost Streak Chicken. It's probably anime. It's probably no, it's an anime chicken.
Okay,
we'll take it. Too old for this shit. These memes are a young man's game. How old is Soxa? He's like my age, honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's not good for me. Or not good for him. That's how you look at it. It's not good for somebody.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, you're old at heart. He's young at heart, you know?
We don't know enough to say that.
Now it's Yandex's turn to go through the gate. Though this one does not present the same opportunity. Just gonna take the tower, looks like. The Terrorblade is already out of lane.
No reason to linger up there when you are doing quite well for yourself in terms of the last hits. This Terrorblade will be farmed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's about all that's going well for Virtus.pro. The other two cores, they did not get that early fight bottom. The lane matchups did not go well for them. Now you're falling behind.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Saberlight missing the last hit on the tower there with the Helmet Dom creep.
He needs the extra gold as well.
He does.
I mean, these are your two playmakers. Like, Terrorblade can give you damage, but he's not setting the fight up. These two other cores are going to be the ones that have to go in to make that happen. Feels like
Smoke time?
Bit of a stagnant game from VP.
Gonna wait another lane.
This is just too much lingering, right?
Yeah.
If I'm Tomato, I'm like, guys, either do something or like help me get lanes out so I can help you do something. But there's just too much standing around right now. They're going to make the 3-man smoke play. They have the vessel, but they don't have the charges. So how good is this smoke really? Like, theoretically, you know, in theory right now, you seem really strong, but you're a Brown Boots Void Spirit. Oh, you need this to connect. You need it to connect.
They'll get it. Got the vessel charges. Now, though, big Gyrocopter ultimate. Good stampede, though. Gets them out of dodge there. Whew. That was a power shot. Almost had Hellscream's name on it.
If Malady is closer and he can bail that Mars out, this game would be really rough for VP. So they needed that connection. They get it. They get the vessel charges to pop one for the heal. Has another. This will allow you to make another play. Little momentum going your way as Terrorblade continues to climb the charts and push the lanes out with the help of the HOD Centaur down here. They're eyeing him up, though. No Stampede. You're pretty much gone. Tried to TP her, huh?
Did you get pulled out of the wheel? Radius, are you still taunted? Or no?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
I'm trying to think if
are
I've seen that
fortified.
interaction.
Well, I think if you are past the threshold where you are taunted, you might still be. That's a tricky one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that damage.
That power shot did not quite get the kill shot off of it. Soxa might still go for another one here. Well, notice attempt, but there's the power shot. Hellscream. It was the second arrow that had his name on it. He found it eventually.
Now, Austin, see, you might be wondering, what is the true sign of a Wind Ranger master? I'll tell you. As one myself,
It's debatable.
This is snowballing fast here. Low cooldown pickoff with chain stun potential. They're putting it to work. The sign of a true Wind Ranger master is that when you land your crazy skill shots, there is no reaction. Because you already knew you were going to land them.
You always have a reaction when you hit a skill shot.
It's because I'm a charismatic guy. Abed down again, the chain stun. Now you bring the Terrorblade in here to try and clean
And there's
up.
the arena blocking out all the shots, unable to do any damage. The Stampede, though, might still run down Chiro Jr., especially with the wheel.
Oh, beautiful.
They've got the Shadow Feed. Malady slowed down a bit, so they might be able to run him down as well, though the power shots are ramping up here.
Noticed. He's thinking about it.
He was.
That's a dangerous go, though. That's under turnaround potential. You don't all in him, you're just dead. Tomato, he gets a little work done. Brings his team back in the game a little bit, but still a lot more of that kind of stuff needs to happen here for VP to feel comfortable.
Some people call you friends, I call you two-star.
The Gyrocopter's about to hit that Ags timing, which is really dangerous with the Tusk. Soxa, who had already used his win run, runs into Fly. Oh, okay. Boglet's trying to help out. Not sure who they're trying to help at this point in time. Mech comes out to heal, but Soxa, who had just collected that mech, it was not enough to save his life.
You know, I've been watching Dota a long time.
Are you having like a midlife crisis right now?
No, there's a follow-up point here. There was a dramatic pause, but thank you for killing it. I think every Dota player has a signature reaction when they die.
Okay. Is this another dramatic pause?
I'm waiting for you to do play-by-play on a very important death in the game, but clearly you didn't. Tomato gets picked off. That'll be a rough death for VP as the Terrorblade gets set back.
Bonk.
Anyway, Soxa's signature reaction is the double eyebrow raise.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm serious. Play a replay of that Wind Ranger death from earlier. You'll see it. You'll see it. Notice he's going for the big plays. Gets it with the burn tick out. But is it worth it? The answer is no.
No, certainly not when you're getting Abed back into the game on this Void Spirit.
Yeah, Yeah, this is the last guy you want to be feeding some big core kills to.
Yeah, he was so far behind. The Void Spirit really only has one way back into the game at this point with the Vessel buildup. I agree with you that Vessel is back, but I also loathe being a core that is reliant on getting kills right now in order to scale in the game, right? It's like the only hero I can really accept that on is like Kwame.
Just a little poke action up here, seeing what's going on. And maybe eyeing up this Tormentor, right? Poke him back, go back for this Tormentor. You have the Drinking Buddies, buff it up. It's going to go down real quickly here. Get scanned, yeah, you know
Maybe
they're there.
Virtus.pro can get the punish, though. They're going to be a little bit low, at least. Though Mech goes off, combined with healing, post-Tormentor.
It's a scary team fight to take.
Yeah, and you're walking straight into a defensive smoke here. Saberlight does get a lot of vision, though, off his helmet. Dom creep sees a lot of heroes. No immediate jump in. It's only Abed who got locked down by the shackle shot. A lot of damage rating in, but they got a disruption. A beautiful wheel goes out, hitting on 3. No, the snowball is going to help bail him out here. Where are they going with this snowball? Straight into Saberlight. Saberlight, the arena goes down, kicks him out, away from these heroes, speared back away. Notice, Watson, Malady, all low. Can they finish off any of these heroes? It's not going to be Fly dealing the fine a bit of damage. He gets bursted down. Tomato tries to chase after them in vain.
How is that all they got?
Everybody from Yandex low and dying, but not quite dead.
That was a 4-man wheel. And they got 1 support?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Brother.
Whose fault was that?
Hellscream can't win with these cats, dog.
Oh, you pulled it back.
I mean, that's a classic one, but he is putting in work with this Ringmaster, man. That was a sick wheel.
How did he even get that wheel?
I don't know. He threw it from below, whipped 2 into it, caught the, I mean, perfect. I guess the Tusk technically wasn't caught, but he was stuck in the AoE.
Yeah, he was slowed down.
Still, Yandex just walk it off. I think the issue for VP is maybe not issue, but like they had to gate the Terrorblade into that fight. It took a little bit, but it ended up being a pretty good position for him. Just not enough damage. Early Mech did a lot of work there off that Tormentor. These heroes are tanky in the early game, and his Gyro's farm. Lamar's is super high HP. The SF's kind of the one like glass cannon hero that you could maybe burst down with this Void Spirit damage right now. But that window is shrinking. Like he already has his Blink done. He has the Ashakaya working towards the tags. He's going to be the one hero that in theory you're not going to see at the start of the fight to jump if Yandex hide him, and he will pick his point to just go. They're eyeing up Hobbit down here. If you can land a good shackle, you'd blow him up.
You got the lane ward. But he moves out. And away to safety. They're going to pursue. Smoke chasing after these heroes. Notice is trying to bait in something right now, I think. His shield rune. He's got his team making his way to him. And now we're left with potentially a 5-on-5 clash.
BKB for the Gyro makes this a really tough fight for Virtus.pro, though. I just don't know how you get through this guy.
Start charging in.
Oh, if they catch Tomato, that was so close. Very important to survive there. Do not want to give up the Roshan around this bottom pit off the BKB timing for the Gyro. Another reason that's a really strong timing is Saberlight went Blade Mail on this Centaur, which kind of a mixed bag this game. Like, this item can be really good on this hero because you're super high HP pool, but...
Do you think he should have gone Crimson Guard instead? Because Gyrocopter matchup?
Yeah, I think you just want Pipe Crimson. It's not just about the Gyro, it's what is your lineup built around. It's built around Terrorblade. Every aura you get is making the Terrorblade stronger. That's the focal point. You know, you should be confident with your scale coming out from these 2 cores plus Shadow Demon behind them. I don't think you have to be a primary damage dealer.
I mean, I will say that with Void Spirit and Shadow Demon, I do think they're a little lacking in damage. And
True.
He is guaranteed to get some decent Blade Mail value.
That's why I can see it. Like, it's not that bad in the early game here, but it is going to be weak against this BKB Gyro when he runs in.
True.
And they're contesting this. It's a
Arena on two immediately. Tomato responds, trading his health with him, but the Requiem goes down, already bringing him low, and this time he doesn't have any save. They both go down, and Watson is cleaning house with the flat cannon shots from the right side.
Sox is so damn good on this hero.
They have to jump in. The whip goes out at the right time, but they do not get into the pit fast enough.
They're
Take
gonna
away
lose
the
Abed
ages,
as well.
and Abed is indeed going to die for this.
Oh, man.
That was a one-way entrance there.
I mean, that's one of those fights that's a game-deciding fight. Because now this lead is insanely hard to overcome. You have a Daedalus on an Aegis gyro. You just lost so much. And it was a really nice setup there from Notice. He caught enough in the arena that it buys time for the gyro to get in, or the SF to get in there. That Requiem, that's the first shot, and that Shackle was the second.
And that was a pre-Ags Requiem, too.
Yep.
Chira Jr. now has the Ags.
I mean, I don't know. You can't ask for a better Shackle because he hit the Terrorblade with half HP to prevent Thunder going off, and you caught the Shadow Demon who could have bailed Terrorblade out to get the Thunder off.
Yep.
Like, okay, I mean, that's just tip your hat.
As you said, Notice has been a beast.
Yeah, these two from the Yandex offlane.
Yeah.
Living up to the hype right here. And they're looking for more. Another kill on Terrorblade would just
Tomato making a run for it.
ruin his day.
Doesn't have Manta, but does have a team, and Yandex chill out. They're plenty far ahead. No need to take any risks here.
Yeah, they have everything they need to fight. They have the BKB on the Mars, BKB on the Gyro, Daedal is done for your damage, and that Ag's done for the SF. So all three of your cores are completely online in terms of that mid-game team fighting, and you have utility from the supports to back it up who are pretty wealthy off of the objective taking right now. So this is where this lineup is really scary, really difficult for VP to fight. They kind of need to slow this game down and just split push and get something onto the Void Spirit here. Doesn't have that Ags yet.
Yeah, but how do
Or
you
it's
slow
flying out at least?
They don't really have the heroes to stall the game too much.
No.
I mean, Terrorblade can obviously do it, but
This is another reason I ranked the Void Spirit a little lower than like the Ember Storm or whatever. Even, you know, none of these are super broken in the meta. At least with those you can rat a little bit, or like Puck. You know, Puck as a hero can always rat the game a bit, and you can go into that late game with the Ags. The Void, I just don't have the confidence in him right now, man.
it's more likely to get caught. He's slower at being able to do it than these other heroes.
I also think his scale has been weird since he was nerfed off of all the universal changes.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
I think he has like the biggest valleys of the Spirit heroes. You know, where he gets this pre-Ags valley, where unless you're really cruising with the vessel, you feel kind of weak. And then he gets this peak where he's got the Ags. We're gonna see like a solid like 5 to 8 minutes where it feels kind of good, but then it falls off again.
Is it valleys or is it just a downward spiral?
Well, no, because you said he does scale. Maybe he doesn't scale as well as he used to.
But that's my big question. Does he scale better than any other popular mid in the meta?
Bounty.
Like it
To be
doesn't.
honest, I don't really know.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter if you scale. It's a question of are you scaling relative to what's in the game. And I feel like compared to any other average meta mid right now, you don't really scale better.
I haven't seen a late game Void Spirit that like looks terrifying like he used to.
I don't see it. I don't think you're better than the SF or the Puck or like late game Ember Storm by any margin.
Yeah, when Puck is able to do more physical damage than it feels like Void Spirit does late game. Kind of got a problem there. Stuck between a Shadow Fiend and a Wind Ranger. Abed is really going for it here because he's got Tomato on the other side trying to stop these Requiems with the silences.
Nice find.
Nicely caught there. I mean, I don't know how Abed was where he was. Or excuse me, Tomato. But Abed chased him right into Tomato beautifully.
I mean, that is a find you will take in this game, a gift, because Yandex were pushing your base. So Chira Jr. had no business being there in the first place, but even worse that he gets picked off. Because you can be ending the game right now. This is a satanic, dataless, almost level 20 gyro at pre-30 minutes.
Yeah.
He's massive.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're just going to keep going. They don't have the SF. They don't care.
Nice spear back onto the Centaur. Beautiful stuff, and the Snowball pushing for more. Hits Fly. Caught him inside the shards here. Fly trying to make his way out, but the Ringmaster died to the flat cannon shots. He was trying to bail out Fly, got himself caught in the flat cannon AoE.
There's no meta, and they're just forcing it. Don't even need the SF.
Don't need the SF, don't need the Aegis, apparently.
Yeah, take a break, Kira Jr. You can sit back and relax. We'll push it to game 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know about you, but I think Gunpowder Gauntlet is the best here.
Agreed.
This item is absurd compared to the rest of the pool.
It does feel great.
Has been killed.
I mean, it feels... Ooh. Saksa toying around with a couple of heroes here. Tries to hit the shackle shot. Oh, it almost set up the spear. Notice still has a chance here. The silence fades away. Another blink.
Out of jump.
They put him in
1
striking
second.
distance. Abed, 1 step and a TP out, but the shackle shot is there. And now he is stranded. He can make a run for it. He can possibly buy some time, but seemingly no way out for him. Another step is going to be up in a second. Maybe a little bit more time. Goes in the trees, tries to hide away. Another dissimulate, just buying seconds. More and more seconds.
He juked him by not moving. Next level.
They're going to get him. They're going to get him. He's got another step up. Oh my God, if you get another step up, that would have been hilarious, but...
Well, I'd say that bought VP some time, but they ended up losing Hellscream on top of it, so...
Yeah.
Do have the Scotty level 20 on Terrorblade. It's a bit of a power spike for Tomato if you can find some connection with it.
Unfortunately, that power spike is met by its own power spike of Refresher and Scythe. Pickups for Yandex.
Yeah. Bit better here. Scythe is just nasty. Like, I don't know what you do against that, because you're going to go in. Terrorblade has no BKB. He has no Lincolns. You're going to Arena Spear him, shackle him, whatever. You throw out a Disruption Stave. He comes out, you hex him, or the other way around. That's like the fight, right?
Yeah, and Saberlight's nowhere close to an axe. He's still trying to go back for that Crimson Guard after getting piped.
It's just high ground from here. Butterfly already done for Watson. Good luck doing anything to this man right here.
Oh yeah, he's untouchable.
Blade mail a little bit, I guess. But your racks are gone. No fight here for VP. Gotta take a fight for the last one. And it's dangerous to go and drop this stuff when that Hex is available for notice. You could just jump up, insta-Hex you, fight is open.
Spotted Abed for a second there.
They're gonna go to the base.
Sox is gonna try and give him some Never mind, there was
Got him.
one-shot range barracks left.
He got him.
He did.
I give it a lot of respect to Virtus.pro here.
I mean, probably should wait on Roche.
I would just go. I don't see how Gyro gets dealt with in this fight.
Well, if you can't see how they beat him in a fight, then doesn't that guarantee Roche? And then I don't see how, if they can't kill him once, they can't kill him twice.
Why win game later when you can win game now?
Because you've got a guaranteed win on your hands if you just spend the extra 2 minutes. But if you throw the fight on the high ground, they get Roche on. All of a sudden, you delayed the game 15, 20 minutes.
Fear is the mind killer, Austin.
Well, Watson He's trying to become the undying emperor here, the Lisan al-Gaib. With his, not Aegis, a banner.
How did that land? Oh, great
That was
wheel.
a really long shackle. Yeah, pick up with the snowball. That's going to be all at the Mars here, but they're still going to try and stampede, run him down. Notice he's buying time, and Watson's doing damage. Taking the man fight up against Tomato. Tomato doesn't really have a hope of winning this one as he's outnumbered. Notice still hasn't died. He's Abed. He gets shackled up once again. Soxa has been an absolute menace to him time and time again. Watson's going to run him down with Soxa enabling it, pulling them all back in with his shard.
Watson cleaning house on the front line. No answer for this gyro. Honestly, not a bad fight from Virtus.pro considering.
Abed never finds notice.
I mean, he tried, man.
Get him!
Gets him. He does not get him. Unlucky. An ultra kill for Watson as he ends this game 13-1. But man, was it that dual offlane from Yandex that set that game up? Oh yeah.
And now I feel like they've gone into a Game 2 draft where people are even more pessimistic about their chances. Not me.
Well, apparently Quinn.
Quinn really hated
Dota.
it. I mean, I was kind of blown away by the
battle
venom
begins.
That
that
bad.
he spat.
Well, this should be first blood. The old tag team. Oh, maybe not. One more hit.
Oh, the breathe fire will take him
Yeah,
out
they
here.
have.
Junior had it the entire time. He just wanted to make sure he was the one that secured the last hit for that early bit of gold.
So the thing about this last pick is they had options. They just didn't want to throw the Slardar against the Troll, which is reasonable. It's a really bad lane matchup. It's a bad matchup in the game. But it's tied enough to warrant this lane swap into your game plan, which at this point to me seems to be...
Whoa, wait. Why can't Slardar mid always be the game plan? I feel like Slardar is favored as a mid laner. Like, I would prefer to have Slardar mid lane right now because I feel like the levels benefit the hero. I feel like his innate wants him to be in the river, so I actually like him laning more.
No, I'm
as a
fine
mid.
with Slardar mid.
Okay, then why you say it like a swerve? Like it was just like, oh man, we can't do... Like, I just feel like this was just, the entire time was just, we have the offlane open.
Well, because I'm saying in terms of what is your plan to shut down Troll in this game. Because to me, it's a very good Troll. Like, there's nothing stopping Watson in this game. Ursa is a bad matchup. Slardar's a bad matchup. Your other two supports have very little disable or kiting mechanisms against the Troll.
Okay.
So if you're looking at this and going, what do we need to answer in the Yandex draft? To me, it is the Troll and what he's going to do in this game. And you have one last pick to do that. That's how I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
So wherever you throw this Slardar, you're thinking about what can I get to answer this Troll. And Tide does lane against the hero fine. It is a good matchup in itself in terms of Troll doesn't really do a lot to Tide with the Kraken buildup.
Yeah.
But the issue is Tide doesn't necessarily stop Troll beating on the rest of your team. He does a little bit with the anchor smash, but not a huge amount when you have tag team to help punch through it. And you have break mechanics later on with a Shadow Demon. That's my concern here. We're already seeing this tag team go to work. Like, you have two supports that are really good at helping carries fight through Tide as a frontliner. And so I don't know if it accomplishes what you wanted it to in that pick slot.
Radiant's middle
On top of the
tower
fact
is
is it
under
doesn't
attack.
build Crimson because you can't build Crimson on Tide, which is basically your best aura item against Troll to help fight through him in the mid game.
And that's why you wanted Venomancer, because you feel like Venomancer is better at addressing Troll?
I think Veno was just the hero I saw that's like, it was the cheesiest pick. I'm not going to say it was the best pick in terms of your game strategy or whatever. It was kind of an all-in like, but I think Veno just posed so many issues for the Yandex lineup. No matter where you throw it, like you could play mid Veno this game too, right? And it's going to have a free-for-all.
Yeah.
And I think we saw Mouse do this a couple times against the mid DK. They put the mid one Veno mid, and it just won those games solo. Like, I think people disrespect this hero a little bit. In these games where you have no mobility, no jump, not a clear pipe buyer, they don't have a clear pipe purchaser, not a lot of early Lotus purchasers unless you want to go like early Lotus on the Mars. You have effective triple melee core. Like, it's a really good Veno game. You plant the wards, can't really enter the fight. It helps guarantee Roshan for the Ursa. You're going to have a free lane matchup no matter what. No matter where you send it, it's going to snowball this game. And that hero can scale now. You can get like late game Scotties and stuff to reduce healing. It could cause Yandex a lot of problems. I think that was the hero that stood out to me the most for those reasons. And I think Tide is just kind of like, you know...
Tide's not a game changer.
No, it doesn't change the paradigm of this draft too much. And I think that's kind of what you want a last pick gotcha pick to do. That's my only criticism here.
Okay.
That said, I think this lineup for VP has a lot more fighting and skirmishing potential than the previous one did. It's a lot faster, more objective taking. They got the Ursa, always a hero that can just win you a game straight up. So that part's looking better. But the lanes are not looking better. This is turning into a one-sided laning affair. Yeah,
this support Leshrac is not working out at all because it's in a matchup that's kind of bad for you. You've got a range carry and a melee support that is able to snowball away from the Diabolic Edict. So he's getting 0 value out of that so far. It is not saving Saberlight in this lane whatsoever.
I don't think they're going to be able to finish the Tide here, but significant damage costs them very little and get another kill for this Troll that, again, to me, Troll is the biggest issue in this game you have to address, and he is off to the best start of anyone. Oh, they're going to get Saberlight again. This is brutal.
It is. Tag team comes back up.
He's on a killing spree at 4.5. He's almost going to be level 5 after this next wave. He is... Just don't even look at the net worth because the CS is going great for him, but all these kills are just pushing him up. I said don't look at it, man. Like, it's not free.
Yandex up by 2K, and I'm sure most of that is on the Troll. But hopefully Virtus.pro's other lanes are going well. The Ursa is free farming. He's getting the most CS out of lane.
Once against Tomato, who's having the best start here. It is honestly going Chira Jr.'s way.
Yeah, he is winning this by a lot more than I expected.
It's not the best matchup for Slardar of all the melee heroes he can lane against.
For sure, I just wouldn't expect him to be out CS.
Dire's top tower is under
Should be a
attack.
wash of a lane, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
DK's putting in some work here.
Nice glyph.
Oh, yeah.
Secures a range creep to 9, maybe a melee.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's that DK form. Yandex
Lob it in
pressure
some
on.
trouble here. Teleports coming in. Fly, he gets the heal off. Will that be enough to save Abed? Tries to get to the river. Not able to. Dies on land. And Hellscream, well, frankly, even if he can isolate a hero with the Diabolic Edict, it's level 2. It's really not doing that much damage.
Brought the Tide Hunter. What are you doing here?
Yeah, level 4 Tide Hunter.
In fact,
And guess what?
Die.
Yandex, they're just matching you every step of the way. You want to move to mid lane? We'll move to the mid lane.
They are just abusing poor Watermelon.
Saberlight does finally go down. Abed's going to be in a position here to get a kill. The snowball kind of sends him away. Good disruption. Malady can make a run for it. Oh, man.
We gonna get anything
He's
here?
actually going to live.
Is under attack.
If Abed dies, this is catastrophic.
You want GG out now, or?
Oh,
Oh, got him on
my
the axes, right on the tip.
brother. I mean, this isn't, it's not like game over.
I mean, they're about to take your Wisdom Shrine as well, potentially. This could be game over.
It just feels so one-sided right now.
Hellscream, you better hope this Diabolic Edict gives you numbers. Because right now, well, Teleport's going to come in from Tomato. He knows he has to bail this out. Somebody's got to help Saberlight in this matchup against Watson, or maybe somebody needs to help out Watson. He's got his ultimate, though. Keep swinging on Saberlight. Saberlight can take the damage. He can take the punish for a little while longer. Stays up. Chira Jr. tries to finish him off. That's still not enough. The Breathe Fire will do it, but Chira Jr. dies for it. It is super worth, I think, for Virtus.pro, considering the fact that they were down by like 3K, getting Tomato a double kill off of this and still keeping your shrine.
I mean, Tomato had to go there. If he doesn't go there, that game might just be over.
Yeah.
I think they get wiped. They lose Shrine if he's not there. The Tide can tank some of this troll damage, but he's not dealing anything back. So somebody has to come in and clean up. It's got to be the Ursa. So, yeah, Tomato top of the chart. Once more in a pretty solid position. And on a much better hero to impact the game with a significant lead than I think Terrorblade could in that game 1.
True.
Like, Ursa can just 1v5 a game in this patch.
How do you feel about the back and forth between Ursa and Troll?
I mean, it's definitely a troll-favored matchup in the vacuum, but it's not that clear-cut. Like, it's super dependent on your supports. It's super dependent on who's getting Roshans. who has more ancient stacks, who gets better battle fury.
Yeah,
timing
so if
as
he has
well.
a net worth lead over the troll, you feel like this is going to be fine.
You could fight through it. The issue is going to be, for the Ursa, the issue is not the troll in this game. It's all the control of the 4 other heroes. DK stun, Arena, and especially the supports. These 2 supports are
Menaces.
they're good at dealing with, they're like good anti-carry supports. You got Punch, you got Shards, you got Demonic Purge, you got a Disruption save. That's a lot to get through for any carry. You know, it doesn't really matter who you are. It's just going to be it's going to be rough if they're farmed. So
Can't afford to let this 5 position hold the tower by himself. And somehow, Malady has been able to do it. Hit him with a Split Earth into the bash, into the crush. A little bit of chain stun, not enough damage though. Now the teleports are coming in, and so is the punish. Noticed. Here on Notice. Gets the spear onto Slardar to finish him off, and then they'll turn their attention over to Hellscream.
and beautiful patience there with that disruption from Soxa. I think this is one of the things that makes him better on this hero than a lot of other people, and why we've seen the Shadow Demon be a high prioritization for Yandex and banned against them, is this guy is a specialist. And when you have the patience to hold your spells and make the right read in the right moment, it counts for a lot on these heroes that are primed to do that. So he holds it the whole time. I was thinking about throwing it on Malady, but he says, you know, I'll wait and see how this develops, and then instead of using it defensively on the Tusk, you get to use it offensively, set up the big kill.
3-level difference between Abed and Chira Jr.
Look at that network too. They just rock these lanes, man. Other than that Ursa picking up some kills, it is all Yandex.
Yeah, they're almost doubling up in net worth. That's brutal. He's gonna get this mid tower on this first dragon form.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it. You don't have outspam in this lineup. Kind of the downside of this support Lash. If it doesn't get some cheeky kills in that laning phase with the Edict going to work in some isolated scenarios, it's gonna feel a little underwhelming.
I also, like in pubs, I can see it working. I just don't really expect you to be able to get those kills.
I mean, it's one of his specialties, right? It's like a player hero preference thing, but it does not feel good from this point, because we saw in that game one of the things that almost brought VP back, and that was some sick wheel wonders. Your playmaking potential with Leshrac is significantly lower. Can't really hit a big Pulse Nova. 1120 Battle Fury for this troll. And 1125. 29 Battle Fury for the Ursa.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
11:35 for the Blink Dagger on Mars. Saberlight have to use Ravage here. Maybe he just accepts the death. Nope, pops Ravage with Hellscream doing a lot of damage there. Snowball pickup, dodge some of this punish, but Tamano might still be able to get something out of it. Got hit by the Snowball stun, tries to run down Malady, and got him off the Battle Fury hits. Still though, that much commitment just to kill a support. They lose 2 here, and they also lost their Warlock earlier.
His cores are just combining so well. You have early damage, you have control, you have jump with the Blink Dagger. Now you get some building damage at the end of this Dragon Knight form. 6-1, Chira Jr. here.
Yeah, he is having a disgustingly good game.
Oh yeah. Just so efficient with these DK forms. It's kind of the downside of this Virtus.pro lineup that doesn't have a lot of wave shove. This DK is just mowing through your towers, mowing through your map, and find another pick off on that ward. That ward has done so much work up there.
It really has. Oh, another spear back from Notice.
Are we even going to see a golem here? 10k gold lead at 13 minutes, Austin. This is more of a beatdown than game one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're probably going to go for the Wisdom Shrine. Virtus.pro better keep that in mind. 45 seconds. But Abed will get a free trip back to base and reset. stalks to take the kill, and he leaves it to Watson.
Not hard to take the kill when you have level 1 Shadow Poison, now level 2.
That's true.
I mean, they're just threatening everybody across 3 lanes, so you gotta group up and find something here.
Notice had 0% chance to get that kill, and he still went for the spear just cause.
I was just messing with him, but unfortunately, all VP responded. They were all respawning. And there will be the first golem drop. Drop it on somebody and get some extra farm.
Can't really push out the mid lane with it, though.
Never mind, the golem is dead.
On the other side, yeah.
Okay, not the most efficient golem.
Got Malady blocked on the pass. How did Cheer Jr. get fly as well?
Killed his golem, killed him. Killed his big camp. Killing everything.
Shot his really little doggy too. Hellscream, goodbye. It's going to be Yule's build up for Notice, so that is going to really kill Tomato's game. He's already having to deal with a lot of stuns and Shadow Demon disruption and purge and stuff, but yeah, in Yule's, I mean, he's just not going to be able to do anything until BKB.
Good try, little bros.
Too much threat from this lineup, and the cores don't have the best lane show, so it's kind of hard to get the map back out, get some vision, stabilize it right now. Just kind of resort to jungling a bit slowly here. Get your blink on the starter, look for some plays, and that's your best bet. By the way, Stacks waiting for Watson on that triangle as well, in case you needed a little extra oomph in this game. The Troll will have it here against the Ursa. They are pounding VP down here. Fly is just gone. Abed does finish his blink. He buys out.
He does.
A successful mission for him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, you better get a lot done with that Blink Dagger, otherwise this is going to be a one-and-done Slardar who just Blink crushes and dies every time. Quick little Roche, perhaps?
Yeah, they got the flag.
Yeah, you got there, so you got some minus armor.
Good read of the map. Should be guaranteed here. I don't know if Yandex care too much about this first Roche. Probably not. They'll trade the bottom tier 2.
Yeah, throw enough bodies at them in the the bottom lane, rather. Gives you a free Roche on the top. Fortunately, gives Yandex still a over 10,000 net worth lead and still take the tier 2 alongside the kills.
Still have all their towers up as well. So such a space advantage to work with right now.
Malady is so good with that. Like, very consistent in being able to get the shards pushed around.
Oh, he's a professional gamer, Austin. Not a washed old man like you.
Do you even know what team Malady was playing on before joining Gaming Gladiators?
Before gaming?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Some
attack.
European stack, I forgot.
I feel like he joined Gaming Gladiators because Watson, right? I feel like he's almost a bigger standout than Watson.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think he's been a very good addition to the Tier 1 professional scene.
Well, they staggered that join. You got to remember that too. Watson joined. Celery was playing with them for a bit.
Yeah, that's why I said
Then they
Malady joined because of Watson.
Right, but it wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, we all know that.
Clarifying. Well, maybe some people don't.
What was the point of the clarification?
Just
What is the
clarifying
change
timeline.
about the story, just to be clear?
Timeline is clear now.
You're so
Okay, you want to give us the dates?
I don't know the exact dates. Nobody knows that. No, it was like June or something.
Can they kill Watson? He is a little bit isolated here,
Also has ult.
but he still has his ult. And he still has a offlane tier 1 tower up. Yules goes out. Still though, Tomato chases after the Mars. Disruption buys a little bit of time here, and well, they'll get noticed at least. Tomato I mean, I guess he has this Aegis. Might as well keep on trucking.
Okay, finding some kills here.
First little win for Virtus.pro after what has been an 18-minute drought of plays. Bring their kill score up to 7.
Still got to respect these big ultis behind an Ursa that deals a lot of damage on top of the amp. You don't have the most net worth here, but you do have some strong spells. Yandex gonna get caught off guard on this bottom lane.
Oh, that's just dirty.
That's annoying is what that is. You're trying to get this BKB up as fast as possible. You're kind of racing the clock here. The defensive items for Yandex are arriving swiftly in this game. BKBs for the Troll and Dragon Knight. You already have that Yules for the Mars.
I just feel like Dragon Knight's just a hero that kind of gives you a bit of everything. He builds this armlet. He is both extremely tanky and does a lot of damage. He scales up, gives you minus armor, gives you initiation, stun.
Pretty well rounded right now.
I feel like this hero is just too disgusting.
That's why I think your better option a lot of times is to choose this hero, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the Venos of the world, right? Like put him in a position where it's just a matchup that is so intrinsically bad. His well-roundedness counts for nothing.
Well, and he's going to jump in on the second life, or it's going to be noticed,
Nice
rather.
arena.
Oh, what an arena shards combo.
He is stuck.
That is really sick. I mean, the Yandex are just getting fancy with it now.
The synergy is off the charts. They're going to get all 3 cores, it looks like.
Doing tricks on.
Oh. He's got a blink.
He will get the blink off. Unless Malady finds him. Oh, he almost got him.
Didn't get the punch. Would have had all 3. I don't think they mind too much, though.
Yeah, just go take Tormentor.
Absolutely take it here. That's before the BKB came out for the Troll.
And I think the Troll, will the Troll go Wisdom by himself?
No, that's a little too greedy.
I mean, apparently it's the right amount of greed because it's just a Warlock.
I mean, Soxa goes back. He gets double stack. He gets the shard. Both the shrines are going to go VP's way, though.
Okay.
Hellscream with the steal. So that's something. But that's a nice shard to pick up. The cleanse in this game. Another interaction that's going to cause the starter problems. I mean, Albus just got nothing done. He has 1 assist in this game. That's it. And I don't blame him. Like, what is he doing against most of these heroes? The best hero you can find in this game is the Mars, and amp him up, dice him pretty quickly. But that relies on the Ursa being with you because no one else is dealing any physical damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do have that BKB done though for Tomato, so he's ready to go. He's going.
Yeah, they're sitting on the high ground ward. Soxa does not die to the initiation though. And they're just gonna have to use both Enrage and BKB to get out. And they can't even save Saberlight. Saberlight's gonna go for the Ravage, but Hellscream is in. Tomato is not. Tomato's like, guys, I already used BKB and Enrage. I don't want to go in. So it's up to the supports to do what they can. Hellscream might be able to get the 1 kill. He does. Walk away, a 2-for-2 trade-off. And Abed, like much of this game, as you said, it's not his fault, but frankly, kind of useless.
It's an even trade, I guess. It's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
You're down 16K and you traded evenly. So technically you won that. Doesn't feel like it though.
No. Puts the Ravage on cooldown.
Has a long
You
cooldown.
definitely wanted more out of that BKB timing.
Decent amount of damage coming out from this Leshrac though. Damage leader for VP in that fight at almost 4K.
I mean, it was only him and the Tidehunter in the fight.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What do you think about the Axe build for Saberlight here?
I guess, what else are you gonna build? Not really a pipe game, especially against the SD and all the physical. Again, you're not a Crimson builder. You can go HOD to try and split push and stall, but we saw Didn't really work last game, and it doesn't seem like a lot of teams want to play that style.
Go like a Shiva's route or something.
I think the build-up's just too slow. You could go Lotus.
Dire are scanning.
Like, it is a fine Lotus game. I think Ags is fine here, though. I mean, Ags is generally not a bad item on this hero, and it is good against these multi-melee core lineups.
Blink for blink. Malady sets up notice. Kill Abed.
Vigilance.
Goodness me. And the man just continues to hunt. Almost got flying the shard. Meanwhile, Yule's Scepter into a split earth, but Chiro Jr. does have BKB and a Rage TP out. Everywhere they kind of show, Yandex is there to meet them. Push them back farther inside of their base. Whether they get the kill or not, they're sending them home.
But it's about map control leads to net worth advantage, leads to victory here.
Is under attack.
By the way, 15-1 on this deep. What in God's name is that KDA of 25 minutes?
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, it's a
has
nasty.
15-1.
And setting up to take the second Roshan at the game.
Oh, poor baby.
You better get this Tide Ags online and take some crazy good fight going into this Roche. That is your last chance to probably come back here, is make something happen around that objective and just swing it super hard in your favor off of a big jump. Another location you can put the Warlock Tide team fight to use. Big Bonds Ravage combo. That Leshrac damage in there.
I feel like you got to be in trouble when you say you better make good use of the big Tide Ags timing.
Well, what else you got? There it is. Time to go.
Satanic and Daedalus.
No, that doesn't matter. We got Tide Ags, baby.
Okay.
Time to roll. And he held his talents too, so he can take the talents for this build. That's good news.
Gush slow, gush damage.
Yeah, the issue is sometimes you want to take the anchored talents if you're not going Ags, right? Because like, who cares about Gush? So then sometimes you go this Ags build, you take the other talents, you're really sad. So at least we'll get max value out of this. Assuming he gets the levels here. $30 seconds for that Roche spawn. Yandex just holding position. They have a great ward in the base. They want to try and use it here.
How has that been allowed to be up for so long? Casual 4-shot.
Well, that's one way to break the high ground.
That was Arcane Rune Dragon
Malady.
form too, so he's totally fine. They can't go on it. In fact, 1,100 plus damage crits from Chiro Jr. makes short work of Abed.
Do get the Tusk. Not sure Malady had to go down like that, but he does. All right, let's see. Big Wombo combo potential here. And Yandex respect it. Opt for the Roshan.
So you get some crazy good Fatal Bonds Ravage.
Big
into
Pulse Nova
the
time.
Leshrac and Ursa
Oh, yeah.
dealing out the damage.
Big Pulse Nova time. That's what we're talking about.
And Abed will hit a crush.
Radiant are scanning. Roshan has fallen to the battle.
Well, there goes that. This is a whole lot different when there is an extra life on Troll. But he
still
already
defend the high
has
ground.
the extra life of the Satanic.
Still defend high ground here. You gotta bait the clump.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look for that big Pulse Nova.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Just gonna keep hitting that one, huh?
Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
You're gonna re-smoke the back here. Looking for the flank. with
Flank's
that
coming
lift
from
rack.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
He's gonna run into the Mars. Smoke breaks, he has to back away. Meanwhile, later barracks will be taken. Trying to challenge Watson here. Crush on 2, not too bad. Snowball goes down. Where's that going?
Yeah, this
Goes left hand. Oh, what a force staff! Got him away from the Ravage in time. Nobody really gets hit by it. Because Watson can easily tank it, no problem. Oh, this is... I mean,
It's
what's
crumbling.
even the point of buying back at this point? You don't have Ravage.
Yeah, it's just all crumbling here. Right,
All
first
in,
on
all the Dragon. I got him to half HP, but there's the save. Malady with the snowball. Gives Jira Jr. an opportunity to go back in, and he
the
gets
damage.
the kill on the Ursa without dying.
And
Good
the call.
game is called. They can't even kill one of these cores in a fight, let alone 2. Watson was entirely untouched in the last 30 seconds of that game.
They did get the big bonds there. Honestly, that was probably the best fight of the game for them. Like, that bonds hit everybody, and they cleaned them out.